Welcome to Chicago, Wyatt Hartnell. 74 overall, low elite 2-way forward. We will absolutely take that. Doesn't have the medium elite. Connor Bedard is a Blackhawk for the next 8 seasons at $10.1 million. Korchinski signs. The future of the Blackhawks is locked up for the next 8 years. This is a blockbuster deal. Levashinov, Vlasic for Caulfield, Gooley, and Jersey Ford. We're giving up the franchise defenseman to pair Bedard with a forward for the future. Will it go through? Trade accepted. And there's your first look at Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield as a member of the Chicago Blackhawks. Well, here we are, Chicago, back again with your Blackhawks going into the 2025-26 season now. So last year, obviously, we had a sucking loss in the conference finals to the Oilers, but just making the conference finals was a big deal. And let's catch you up if you missed last video on the big developments of the team. So Connor Bedard, after his season, grew to high franchise and now is a 95 overall. So Connor Bedard now is viewed as one of the best players in the game. An 85-point season, Connor Bedard now is ready to go off. So Bedard shifting into a high franchise completely changed my philosophy on this team. So we went out and traded Artem Levashinov, the medium franchise defenseman, 77 overall, for Cole Caulfield, a bona fide first-line player. Wanted to get Connor Bedard a guy to play alongside of, and now you have Bedard and Caulfield along the wings, and that's going to be your duo in Chicago, hopefully, for the foreseeable future. Caulfield making 7.85, and we also extended Connor Bedard for the next 8 years at $10.1 million. So, yeah, we still have Seth Jones in this universe. He actually grew to a 90, so Seth Jones is a positive player. His contract's not that bad. We've got Teuvo Teravainen locked into his $5.4 million, and he's looking to play on the first line, and he's going to be a very good player, making $5.4 mil at 89 on the first line. He's going to hopefully get a ton of assists. We inked up Kevin Korchinski, our prospect defenseman, for 8 years. He is going to hopefully age really well and look really solid for this season. We need him to take a big step in his development. We also got Philip Kurashev still locked up for 5 years, making an 87 overall. He's hitting his prime. We got him for 3 years, and he's looking pretty solid. For Bertuzzi as well, we have Jacob Chikrin for $5 million, Ilya Mikheyev for $4 mil for this year for an 86, Tyler Brody, Jason Dickinson, 84. Our team overall just looks really solid. We've got a really solid team. We've got a good decor, and I'm feeling really good about this team right now. I really like where we are at with our team, and it's looking solid. And of course, we've got Peter Kochetkov making $2 million for the next 2 years, one of the best goalies, rated goalies in the league right now at 87, and it's just a steal of a contract. So hopefully he can lock in this year and have a good year and continue his development. And then we've got Brissot as the backup. So I really like what our team is looking like right now. It's just a good team. I think we have really took a huge step in this team building. Our team has just gotten really good all of a sudden with the addition of, Connor Bedard getting to a 95 overall. It's just completely changed this team. We have 390 overalls on this team with one defenseman, 2 forwards. So hopefully I'm expecting to have a big year. Then we also inked up Oliver Moore for 8 years. His ELC got kind of messed up, so we had to extend him. So we went ahead and signed him to an 8-year deal at basically $6 million, 6.1 basically. But, he's an 83 overall. He's medium elite. He's 20 years old. And, if he has a good year, he could be hitting 88, 89 overall pretty soon. So hopefully a big year from him. Nothing really crazy here. We've got Kantarov on the 4th line, the grinder. And then in the system, we've got our prospect players that we're looking to have good years. Frank Nazar being one of them. Kirby, we got Colton Dock. And where is our medium elite guy? We've got Sasha Bossevert, 75 overall medium elite power forward. And then we've got our first round pick of this year, Wyatt Hartnell, playing in the AHL. So hopefully those guys lock in and do well. Well, I think it's time to get this season started. I've already set goals for most of the good players, so guess we can set one for Cole Caulfield. I want Caulfield to put up some goals this season. Let's see if Caulfield can get 60 goals is crazy. Let's just see if he gets 50 assists. But I'm excited for this season. Hopefully, we make the playoffs. We're going to get to the trade deadline in this video, and we will go from there and see how it is looking. I told Oliver Moore to win the Calder. So if Oliver Moore wins the Calder, he could hopefully get jumped to high elite, which would be awesome. These are what our lines are looking like. We have got Tavo Teravainen, Bedard, Caulfield as your first line. You've got Mikheyev, Kurashev, Bertuzzi as a second line. Athanasiou, Jason Dickinson, Oliver Moore as your third line. And then your fourth line of Kanzerov, Foligno, and Lucas Reichel. Defensively, you've got Kurchinski and Seth Jones on the first pair, Chikrin and Gouli on the second pair, and you've got Dumoulin and Brody on the third pair. So pretty deep and good decor. Gouli's medium top four, so if we can get some development from Gouli as he's signed for the next 6 seasons. So really like Caden Gouli as a long-term D pair option just to be in this middle four, or even eventually maybe get to the first pairing if he plays well. But I really like our D-men we've got locked up. We got 5 mil there. We've got 6 mil. I mean, our top four is pretty much locked up defensively. So, I'm really liking our decor for the long term. We've got some guys that, 27, 23, 21. Seth Jones is the only old one, and 30 isn't even that old. So we've got our top four pretty much locked in right now. Don't have to worry about it. And they're all making manageable money. The big thing I want for this team is I just want to probably find a couple more bona fide forwards to go into the top 6. Hopefully Oliver Moore becomes that second line center guy. That would be what we really need, is Oliver Moore to become that second line center. But if we could find, we have to look for maybe a winger to replace Teravainen eventually, and then maybe another winger for the second line. But those are future problems. But right now we have a good, solid, balanced team. I think we could be a good offensive team and hopefully be a good defensive team. Don't really know what our identity is going to be yet. We're just going to have to wait and find out. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get on with this season. Let's sim to the regular season. Let's check. I want to see what picks we have this year, just to get an idea of what our situation's looking like. We're a buyer now. The game has us as a buyer, which makes sense. So we've got our first, second, third. We've got 2 fourths, fifth, sixth. So we have most of our picks. We actually have 2 seconds of next year, which is nice. Yeah, so we are in a good spot with our draft picks. So I think we just go into this season, we just grind a bit, we just try to see how we're going, and we will determine what we do at the trade deadline. But we've got the first game of the season against the Calgary Flames. So let's see what Chicago can do. We're doing a real-time simulation. How will the first line do? Well, we're getting outshot to start the game, so that's not what I want to see. Getting it back, though, getting quite a few shots, going up against Dustin Wolf. I want to see how this team does offensively. That first line, I really hope does good offensively. And I want to see if we're a good defensive team. We have a good goaltender now. We have a really good deep decor. So I want to see some good goaltending as well. So far, a low scoring game, but Baz, that guy, I'm not going to pronounce that name, gets the first goal of the game. We have a long power play. Gosh, we couldn't do anything on that power play. Dustin Wolf is putting on a masterclass performance, continuing off his strong rookie season. Come on, boys. Tie the game. It's the first game of the season. We're getting goalied already. Jonathan Huberdeau, Rasmus Anderson. Not a good start, as we're going to get shut out, it looks like, by Dustin Wolf in the first game of the season. Look how many shots we're getting. Dustin Wolf is absolutely owning us. Wow. 36 shots, 31, and we just got owned by Calgary. So not a good first game of the season. Not what we want to see there in the first game, but again, it's just one game. Don't want to get too concerned about it yet. Don't care about waivers. This is a road game. I want to get to our home opener. 7-1 win. Okay, maybe let's go look at the stats from that game. All right, let's look at the box score of this game. So we won 7-1. Crazy game. Seth Jones with 4 assists. Philip Kurashev gets the hat trick with 3 goals. Wow, the second line had a great night. Bertuzzi 2 points. Mikheyev 2 points. Oliver Moore with 2 points. Connor Bedard with 1 goal. So what a game from our second line. They absolutely went off. That is just phenomenal to see. We're starting on the road with all these games. We haven't even played a home game yet. Come on, I want to see us play I want to see us play a home game. All these guys are getting put on waivers. Bridgestone Arena, let's gonna advance the day. See what happens with this game. Oh my gosh, so many trades. I just want to sim through the season. 6-2 victory, so we get 2 back-to-back wins, and now our home opener against the Calgary Flames. Well, let's look at the box score of this game. All right, so a 6-2 victory against this team. Connor Bedard with a goal and 2 assists. Love to see it. +3. Teuvo Teravainen, +3. Seth Jones is absolutely cooking. Cole Caulfield, 2-point night. The top 6 is looking very, very solid, and so is Peter Kochetkov. So now we've got the home opener versus the Calgary Flames. Here we go. Home opener time. Come on. First game in United Center. We got to put on a show. The Flames have been a good team this year. Power play goes nowhere. We got to show that the Chicago Blackhawks are back. Come on, guys. Power play is not looking very good in the real-time sim. 3 power plays in the first period, and we go 0 for 3. Guys, what are we doing? Why is Dustin Wolf so good? And Andres Kamenko scores. Man, the Flames really have our number. We cannot beat Dustin Wolf. We didn't beat him the first game, and we are peppering him with shots. I mean, it's not like we're getting dominated. We just can't beat Dustin Wolf right now. In the first game and in the last game. Come on. We're almost going into the third now. We still can't beat Dustin Wolf. Power play. Oh my gosh. 0 for 4 on the power play, and Jonathan Huberdeau scores. Man, 5 on 3 power play. Connor Bedard, thank you. Oh, we finally broke through, but man, Calgary is looking dangerous early. Holy crap, we let up 5 goals. All right. Wow, we get 3 back as I sim to the end. Okay. I'm not going to look at it too much because the 2 real-time sim games were against one team, and that was Calgary, and Dustin Wolf is absolutely cooking. So the 2 games we real-time simmed, we got destroyed. Why are we playing Calgary 3 times in the first few days of the season? What is this scheduling? All right, let's try to get back. All right, there's a 3-2 overtime win. Outside of these Calgary games, we've been doing really good. What is the scheduling, NHL? Never have I seen a team play. Oh, and Dustin Wolf has got a .934 save percentage. We're going to see if we can actually get a win versus them. 3-2 loss. So we have lost 3 games all to the Calgary Flames. So just throwing those out there. We get an overtime win versus the Sharks. Now versus the Kraken, the 1-6 Kraken. 4-1 loss. So we are 4-4 right now. I can't really put too much stock into any losses yet because they've all been to one team, essentially. They've all been to Calgary besides the other one loss. And there's a 4-0 win versus the Wild. So besides those Calgary games, oh my gosh, Carter Hart is on the Colorado Avalanche. That is kind of wild. Let's see how we do versus a top team in the West. We beat Colorado last year in the first round, so this is a chance for them to get some revenge on us. Man, we're getting dominated in the real-time sim. This is actually concerning, considering if we get to the playoffs, it's only going to be real-time sim. So the fact that we're getting destroyed in the real-time sim does not make me very confident, even though we've done pretty solid in just the standard sim so far. But man, we cannot score in the real-time sim. But there's a goal by Seth Jones. That's good. We just are not getting the offense. And this power play that has a +5 on the first line cannot score at all. Our power play has been trash. Come on, guys. Yes, there's a power play goal by Cole Caulfield. So we finally find the net on the power play. And all right, 2-2 game, third period. We're going to hop in for some Blackhawk hockey, baby. Let's go. Well, here we are in United Center going up against the Colorado Avalanche. Should be interesting. It's a rematch from the last season. Here's Connor Bedard in the Blackhawks jersey. He's looking beautiful. Teravainen to Caulfield, and Carter Hart makes the save. So this is going to get our first look at the Bedard Caulfield era here in Chicago. As we've got a nice retro style match in the jersey department. Got some Blackhawks jerseys that look really nice against the Nordiques. But Bedard wins the draw against McKinnon. There's Teravainen to Cole Caulfield. He loses the puck. Bedard's chasing Lehkonen, and there goes Cale Makar. A star-studded affair here with Bedard, Caulfield, McKinnon. That shot gets blocked. There's Rantanen. In this universe, still on Chicago. Peter Kochekhov's going to throw that one out. Seth Jones with the brutal turnover. Oh, and it almost cost him. Wow, why are you... He's throwing it out like crazy, Kochetkov. You madman, what are you doing? Stop. Oh my gosh. Peter Kochetkov is a madman. He just threw it out like 6 times. Cole Caulfield, number 15. Holy cow. Peter Kochetkov is an absolute madman. We are kind of getting cooked here. I'm kind of worried we're about to give up a goal. There's Kurashev, though. The second line is on the ice. Teravainen with no energy left. Mikheyev gets stripped of the puck. Oh, got to get him off the ice. He's gassed. But there is number 42. That's Josh Manson. Kurashev is able to steal the puck away. Caden Gooley is looking for a passing lane, and he tries to just go up the middle, and he turns the puck over. Oh, this is some brutal hockey right now. Landeskog with this nice save there by Kochetkov. Josh Manson over to Landeskog. Landeskog tries to go backdoor, but Jacob Chychrun intercepts the pass. Philip Kurashev, Mikheyev. It's Tyler Bertuzzi with a one-on-one. Bertuzzi with the shot, and it's a good save there. Bertuzzi's going to go in the corner, and he's raking havoc. There's a backhand shot from the point that goes nowhere. I'm trying to tell him to shoot a slap shot, and he takes a backhand. Great. There's O'Connor. That's going to be a shot to the corner. Tyler Brody now. We got the third line out there. Athanasiou is going to try to dump that sucker in, and he does. He's going after the puck, but Chillington is able to get it. Here is Jonathan Drouin over to O'Connor. He goes for the slap shot, and then it gets tied up in front of the net. O'Connor's trying to move this puck, and that's going to be a turnover over to Dumoulin. Gets it over to Brody. And we're going to try to get our fourth line out there now. Oliver Moore turns the puck over. Kevin LeBlanc over to Jonathan Drouin. He's out of stamina. Drouin turns the puck over. Sloppy hockey here from both sides. Oh, and that's going to be a turnover. Katsarov, the fourth line grinder. A partial... Oh my God, EA Sports. EA Sports. What are we doing here? He has a clear-cut breakaway. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? EA Sports, a clear-cut breakaway. Kanzarov on the goalie. No, let's pass it backwards. Oh my God, EA Sports, what are we doing with this programming? Well, nothing happened in that third period, so we are going to be playing overtime. So here we go. Colorado Blackhawks overtime. Connor Bedard is on the ice with Jacob Chychrun. There's Connor Bedard. Bedard backdoor to Caulfield, and it's saved. Oh, what a save there. That was beautiful. There's a battle in the corner. The puck comes out, and there's Nathan MacKinnon. He gets hit by Jones. Connor Bedard gets hit. Then MacKinnon gets hit again. That could have saved a breakaway. Now it's Rantanen. Rantanen, Makar, and MacKinnon, the dangerous duo in the NHL. Bedard gets hit off the puck. It is all over the place right now. Devon Taves, as there's a big hit there. Nathan MacKinnon is looking. He gets it over to Connor Bedard. It's a 2-on-1. Bedard and Caulfield. Over to Caulfield. Cole Caulfield with the shot, and what a save on Cole Caulfield. To Bedard. On Carter Hart. Oh, yeah, Carter Hart's the goalie. I totally forgot about that. That's freaking wild. Oh, almost a turnover there. Oh, MacKinnon has a breakaway. He has no stamina. Can he win the game? Oh, and it's saved. Or he misses the net. I couldn't tell. And there's going to be a breakaway. Teuvo Teravainen fresh off the bench. Oh, saved by Carter Hart. No team can finish right now, and we're getting some epic saves. Oh, my goodness. What scenes here in Chicago. Nobody can score a goal. 29 seconds left in overtime before we go to a shootout. Second line is on. Makar over to Arturi Lehkonen. Arturi Lehkonen goes between his legs. He cuts to the middle of the ice. It's turned over to Jacob Chychrun. Teuvo Teravainen now skating up with Makar, getting close. Teravainen passes over to Kurashev. Kurashev with the shot, and it's saved by Carter Hart. Well, in this rematch of last year's playoffs, it will be decided in the skills competition. That is a shootout. Nathan MacKinnon, the first shooter for Colorado. What will MacKinnon do? He comes in, forehand, backhand. What a save by Peter Kochetkov. He's wearing Corey Crawford's number, trying to channel some of that magic from the 2010s Blackhawks, and here comes Connor Bedard. Bedard's in. Bedard, and he's saved by Carter Hart. No one has been able to find the back of the net. These goalies have been very good, and here comes Mikko Rantanen, still in the Colorado jersey. Rantanen goes between the legs, and Peter Kochetkov says, not today. And here comes the newest Blackhawk, Cole Caulfield. Can Cole Caulfield finally get one past Carter Hart? Here comes Caulfield, and oh, and it's no good. What a save there by Carter Hart. Here comes Kale McCarr, the ever-dangerous defenseman, and that one's saved by Peter Kochetkov. It has been a goalie duel here, and here comes Teuvo Teravainen. He can win the game here. Teravainen coming up the left side. Teravainen backhand, and that one's saved by Carter Hart. It is a full-on goalie duel here in Chicago. Here comes Arturi Lehkonen. He comes in, and he skates by him and scores. Arturi Lehkonen gets the first goal of the shootout. He cuts to the right and just is able to get one past Peter Kochetkov over the blocker. What a good shot. To keep the game alive, it's Seth Jones. Can Seth Jones keep it alive? Oh, it's snagged by Carter Hart, and Carter Hart is going to steal this extra point for the Avalanche. Well, at least we pick up a point in that game. Peter Kochetkov, though, is having a really good season so far. 19, 913 save percentage, 260. We're going to start simming a little bit faster. We'll hop into a few more games. Let's look for who's a good team this year. Let's see what we could hop into a real-time sim game. New Jersey. Let's sim up to New Jersey and we'll real-time sim that game. Let's see if we can get a couple wins here. 6-1 loss. Ooh, don't like that one. Teuvo Teravainen has been injured with an upper body. His estimated return is November 14th. So Teuvo Teravainen goes down with an injury. So we have a big hole on our first line. So we're going to have to put in our scratched forward. And that is going to be Josh Anderson. We're going to throw Oliver Moore into the first line role. Give him some of that time. And we are just going to have to plug and play. I hate when it does this. Why does it not fill it automatically? Okay, it did. All right, so Oliver Moore's getting the chance on the first line for a bit. We win 2 in a row, so that's good. Teuvo Teravainen is back. We'll let him get fully healthy, and we go on a 3-game win streak. Okay, that's good. There's a loss to Vegas, and we win. Okay, so we are 9-7 now. Let's go ahead and put Teuvo Teravainen back in. You know, we're not doing as good as I thought we would be doing, but, you know, it's still early in this season. I'm still liking what we are doing. It's going to put this back together. We're going to put Teuvo Teravainen back where he belongs. Perfect. So let's see how these guys are doing. -7. Not good for Teravainen. How's Bedard doing? Bedard's got 9 goals, 8 assists, but -8. So this -11. So this first line is really not doing good. They are putting up points, but they are a -7. Ugh. Not the first line is not having the season that I envisioned for them having. So they've got to be doing better. I don't know if it's because of I don't know what's causing it to be so bad. Maybe we change up the first line a bit. Oliver Moore, we did go on a pretty decent win streak when we put Oliver Moore to the first line. So that is kind of interesting. So maybe we throw a defensive player up there. Maybe we throw Kurashev and we throw Teravainen. I don't know. Kurashev is our second line center, so we'd have to move somebody down. Maybe we split Bedard and Caulfield up and just throw somebody else up there, but we just don't. Maybe we swap. Maybe we throw the 2A forward up there for some defense help. I think that's what we're going to do. They're not playing well together. We're going to throw Caulfield down to the second line. Tyler Bertuzzi, +1. Kurashev, +1. Yeah, we're going to try this. The first line hasn't been playing good. We're going to just switch it up for a little bit, see how that's going. How is our defense doing? Kevin Krasinski, only 2 goals, 3 assists. We'd like those numbers to come up. Seth Jones is having a good year. Jacob Chikrin, -7. Not what we want to see. -10. Oh, this third pair is not doing good. +7, +6. All right, so we are going to move Brendan Dumoulin up because second pair is not looking good. So we're going to make some line changes. Peter Chekhov's got a 9-11, so we're going to see if maybe that cleans up some of the minuses. I don't like that first line's got to figure it out. Like, I want Caulfield and Bedard to play together, but clearly it's not working right now, so we are just going to go ahead and simulate a bit and see if those line changes can be beneficial for us, because we really need to stack a couple wins together. There's a 3-2 victory. There's a 3-2 victory. There's a 4-3 loss. Okay, so we won 3 out of 4 there. That's good. Okay, we got a point in that game. That's good. Just keep getting points. There's a shootout win. All right. So the line changes seem to have worked, and it is helping us. We lose to a good Bruins team, but I'm not mad about that. Columbus, there's a 2-1 win. Okay. 7-6 loss, 3-1 win. All right. We've started to win some more games now. That's good. Against Detroit, 2-0 win. Okay. But stacking some wins together now. There's a 3-1 loss. We're definitely winning more than we were before. There's a 5-2 win, 6 games above 500. The Blues are absolutely miserable. We pick up another point there. Connor Bedard's got 37 points in 30, about 30, I don't know how many games we've played. We are currently fourth in our division. Our division is very close. We are only 1 point out of second place, so we are firmly in the race for our own division. Click the wrong thing. We're not scoring though as much as I want to be scoring. Maybe we got to get a more offensive coach. Let's see how these guys are doing. Tavo 4 goals, 18 is still -9. Bedard's -7, but he's got 20 goals. So Bedard is on pace to have a decent amount of goals. We just need Bedard to shoot more. We got to tell him to shoot more in the offseason. Makheyev's a +9, so defensively it's helping. Caulfield 11-14. Caulfield's not scoring as much as I would want him to. Kurashev's doing good. Bertuzzi +10. So this second line is doing good. Athanasiou +3. Jason Dickinson +8. How's Oliver Moore doing? 8 goals, 13 assists for the rookie Oliver Moore. 21 points in 35 games. Pretty solid for Oliver Moore. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put Caulfield back to the first line. I'm going to try moving Oliver Moore up to the first line to generate some offense, or maybe we don't. Maybe we just leave Oliver Moore there. I want to try this though for a little bit because that could be the line of the future. Mikheyev is the 2A forward. Bertuzzi, 2A forward. So Kurashev is the playmaker. Teravainen. So actually, let's just move. Let's just try this for a bit. I want to try Oliver Moore on the first line and just see how that works. I want to see if we can, because honestly, even if we're not going to be a great team, I want to try to get Oliver Moore the Calder because we got to raise his potential to high elite. That's very important, actually. Let's see what happens here. Let's see how this performs. All right, we start off with a 5-1 win. That's a good start. Winnipeg, it's a loss. That's okay. Dallas, 1-0 win, so good defensive game. We are almost 10 games above 500. 7-4 loss. Nashville, we need a win. 3-0 win against Nashville. That's big because we were chasing Nashville for a playoff spot. Against Florida, okay, we pick up a point there. Not going to complain. Tampa Bay, that's a 4-1 win. That gets to loss, but we split the back-to-back. Not going to complain about that. 24-15-1. 25, Carolina, that's a win. We lose to the horrid St. Louis Blues. Want to win that game. We beat Buffalo. We beat Washington. All right. First line must be cooking a little bit if we're getting these wins. 7. Okay, there's 2 back-to-back losses. Roman Kanzarov has been injured with an upper body injury, so that's our fourth line grinder. So we'll take a look at that. Okay, so Oliver Moore just jumping up to that first line has now jumped up to an 85 overall. So he's got the second line role. So Oliver Moore is starting to develop in a good way. So that is good. Connor Bedard with 24 and 29. That's looking good. Cole Caulfield 16 and 21. So they're starting to score a bit more. Tavo Teravainen's doing okay. The second line is cooking, so we'll just leave that. +8. Okay, I like how our team is playing now. Not worried about that much. But Oliver Moore getting to 85, that's big. He's only a couple overall away from being a true first liner. So that's really good. But I like the way we're playing. We just got to keep it rolling. All right, we've lost 3 in a row. That's not good. We are tied for second place in our division, so we are going to sim up to the trade deadline and see what happens. Maybe we'll get a couple real-time sims in here towards the end, and we'll see how it goes. Pittsburgh, I couldn't tell if we won or not. Okay, Kanzarov is back. We'll go ahead and put him back in. Oliver Moore, though, getting to 85 is a very, very, very good thing. That is something that I definitely wanted to see this year, is Oliver Moore's growth. Hopefully he has a shot at getting the Calder, because Oliver Moore can win the Calder and accelerate his growth. What is this? game. I can't even see anything. All right, we pick up a 5-4 win against Minnesota. So we are chasing the Wild for this second spot in the division, but I don't think we're going to catch Colorado, but we could be playing the Wild in the first round. You know what? We got a game up against Dallas. Let's do another real-time sim and see how we fare against the Dallas Stars, who have a pretty good team in this game. And we haven't done good in the real-time sim, so I want to see some goals. But Wyatt Johnston scores immediately. Different type of Stars team. They don't have Mikko Rantanen. They probably still have Logan Stankoven, so this is a completely different thing. But there's Cole Caulfield getting on the board with a goal, so that's what we want to see. Come on, boys. I want to see us do good in the real-time sim. We haven't seen much good stuff happen here. 5-on-3 for Dallas, and Wyatt Johnston gets 2 goals already. Another power play for Dallas. That goes nowhere. Come on, offense. We just haven't been scoring that much in the real-time sim, which is not good. But it makes sense. Our second line is not filled with scores. As Kevin Korchinski gets on the board for a goal, second line is more of a grindy second line. Just play good defense, which is a good because it's a compliment from our first line. As Carcone gets the third goal of the game for Dallas, 3-2 game. We're getting a good amount of shots. We just can't score. 5-on-3. We need this power play. Come on, boys. Let's go. Power play. Come on. It's a long one. Oh, we cannot get it. Oh, our power play in the real-time sim is so bad. I wonder if we got to get some better assistant coaches because our power play has not been good in the real-time sim. We've gotten very much cooked. All right. Let's sim up to here, and we'll do a real-time sim of those last 2 games before the trade deadline. And then we can take a look and see what we need. There's a shootout loss. We pick up a point, though, so that's not terrible. Come on, we need to get some wins. There's a 5-4 win against Ottawa. Minnesota, a big game. And we get a 2-0 win against Minnesota. Okay, that's big. A win against the Flyers. Huge. Against Toronto. That's a 6-1 win. That's big. Against the Islanders, 3-1 win. 5-1 win. We're on a win streak. This is huge. A 5-2 win against Utah. We are streaking going into the trade deadline. Did we win? I didn't see if we won that last game. We did 5-0. So your Blackhawks have won. 1. That's 4. We are on a 7-game win streak. Oh, I think we just end the video right here before we go to the trade deadline with these last 2 games. We are on a 7-game win streak, and we have caught Colorado for first place in the Central Division. It is a tight race here in the West. Besides the Canucks, no one has run away with the conference. But this Central Division is tough. Everyone is right there. But wow, we just went on a huge win streak, and we're scoring goals. We're playing good defense. Oliver Moore developing might have changed this season. We weren't simming that well, but then Oliver Moore decided to take over. But how about Peter Kochetkov? He's got to be in the race for the Vezina. A .916 save percentage with a 2.52 goals against. Connor Bedard is probably around point per game, it looks like. So we have simmed well recently, and now we are looking really solid. How is Oliver Moore doing? 14 goals, 27 assists. He's got 41 points in 62 games. He's only a -5. We need that goal scorer to come up, but hopefully he's in contention for the Calder. We are winning, though, which is good. Connor Bedard with 30 goals, 34 assists, 64 points, so he's on pace for another 80 point per game plus season. Need that shooting percentage to go up and him to score a little bit more, but that should come with time. Cole Caulfield, 23 goals, 27 assists. He's got 50 points, so he's not point per game. Honestly, for Caulfield being a sniper and Bedard being a sniper, their shooting percentages are just kind of low. Like, we need them to be finishing at a bit of a higher clip, and they just got to take more shots. But they just got to be scoring more. I mean, they've got good shots. He's got a 5-star shot. He's got a 5-star shot. These guys have just got to be able to put the puck in the net a bit better. But we were winning, so I'm not going to complain. Tyler Bertuzzi, plus 22. Wow, the second line, plus 19. Holy cow, plus 2. So this second line is absolutely elite. We got 53 points from Teuvo Teravainen. Kurashev has 48 points. So this second line is playing really good hockey. Plus 22 for Tyler Bertuzzi with 44 points. This second line is doing its job. How's the third line doing? Athanasiou plus 8 with 26 points. Jason Dickinson plus 11 with that. It's going to be 28 points. And Mikheyev on the third line plus 9 with 30 points. So this The second and third line is just playing really well. We've just got a really good complement here for Chicago. How's our fourth line doing? +3, +0. Wow, Nick Foligno's got 10 goals on the fourth line. That's hilarious. Lucas Reichel's got 8 goals. So we're getting a lot of depth scoring on this team. We're not getting a ton of crazy goals, but we're just getting overall production. Kevin Krasinski, he's only got 16 points, but dang, he's got a really solid plus minus. How's Seth Jones doing? Seth Jones with 45 points already. So Seth Jones having a really good season. Kevin Korchinski as well, doing really good with a +8. So not mad about that. Want him to get more points. Dumoulin with a +20. How's Jacob Chikrin doing? +5. Tyler Brody with a +11. And Caden Gooley with a -3. So our defense has been really good. We've got tons of pluses. And Peter Kachekov, 6 shutouts, 916 save percentage. Peter Kachekov is that guy right now. He really is. Peter Kachekov is looking really solid. That could be easily in the race for the Vezina. I mean, he should probably be the favorite for the Vezina unless somebody else is just absolutely blowing them away. Let's take a look at the player stats for the whole league. I want to see where the only minuses on our team is the first line, and they've come down a lot. No, we might really have to get like a two-way forward for the first line with Caulfield and Bedard because they're both snipers, so they're not the best at defense. So we might have to find a really good two-way forward winger put alongside him. That's something that we should definitely look into. I think if we can get a two-way forward playmaker type guy that passes but is really good at defense, that's going to help with the plus minus. So that's probably what we're going to have to go for. But let's look at goalies. I want to see 33-16, 916 save percentage. Peter Kachekov could be the potential Vezina favorite right now. Never mind. Thatcher Demko is a god. Well, Peter Kachekov would be winning the Vezina if Thatcher Demko wasn't God himself. 35 wins, 9 losses, a 927. No wonder Vancouver is doing so good. Thatcher Demko is crazy. Peter Chekov's really good as well. Andre Vasilevsky is almost having a 920. Well, holy crap. Usually when I play this game, goalies don't have that crazy save percentage. Only like around a 916 is good enough to win the Vezina, but not this year. We were getting some elite goalie play this season. 915 for Shesterkin, 916 for Samsonov. I mean, wow, this is some elite goalie play we're seeing this year in this game. We look at the save percentage for guys that have played 50 games. I mean, there's some having some good goaltending seasons. So let's look at rookie skaters. So Cole Eiserman with 51 points, with 32. Cole Eiserman's got 32 goals. Yeah, I don't think Oliver Moore is going to be winning that Calder. Not unless he can make a comeback on Cole Eiserman. But with 32 goals, yeah, I think that Oliver Moore is going to be staying at medium elite. Maybe he jumps, but Cole Eiserman's already high elite. Cole Eiserman could potentially become a low franchise. That would be huge for the Islanders. And there's Demidov as well right there with high elite. So some really good rookies this season. 41 points for a rookie D is crazy. There's Anton's the rookie, the #1 overall pick this year with 35 points. So it is a very good rookie class. Let's look at defensemen this year. Quinn Hughes, 59 points. So the Canucks might have the Vezina winning goaltender and the Norris winner. That's crazy. Cale Makar is looking good. Typical guys up there. But Seth Jones playing good this year. Good plus minus, good amount of points. So it's nice to see Seth Jones doing his job. Oh my God. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are insane. McDavid already has 100 points and Draisaitl already has 100 points. This is insane. Zach Hyman on the first. Wow. What an insane season for those three guys. I mean, that is ridiculous. 108 points and we still got 20 games left. Connor McDavid is on pace to match probably his best season of his career right now with the 153-point season. I don't know if he's going to catch that, but he already has 50 goals. What a season for McDavid, and Draisaitl with 107. The Oilers How the hell did we beat this team last, or how did we almost beat this team last season? The defending cup champions that we won the first 2 games in the conference finals. I don't think anyone's going to be stopping these guys. I mean, after winning the cup last year and coming back, that is just some ridiculous stats for the guys on Edmonton. The 3 guys leading the league in points. Crazy. Then we've got Matthew Tkachuk, Elias Pettersson. We've just got some normal numbers here, but the Vancouver guys are up there. McKinnon's got 76 points. I mean, how about goals? McDavid's going to win every award this year. I mean, let's be real. There's the great 8, Alexander Ovechkin, continuing to add to his goals. 937 goals for Alex Ovechkin. So the league is in an interesting spot as we end this video. There's some interesting decisions to be made at the trade deadline. Off camera, I'm going to go target a couple guys. I think we could benefit from some more offense, so I think I'm going to try to add a forward at the deadline to help booster the scoring. I think a two-way forward type player for the first line could be super beneficial for the playoff run to help with the sim. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Leave me any suggestions down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.